Hello. How you guys doing? We are the Unspoken. I'm Cecil.
I'm Natalie.
And this is where we talk about the unspoken things that can be hidden, kind of hidden, but for us as therapists, we're able to tease these things out. And the shows that we will be discussing this week are Love and Marriage, Huntsville,
yes,
and Family or Fiance.
Oh man, where do we now as therapists? This is not therapy. However,
the disclaimer.
Yeah.
If you need some, please check your local listings. Psychology Today. We're not getting any money from Psychology.
No, we're not, and we're not getting any money from Black girls. What is it? Therapy for Black girls. We want to support Black owned. And if you know someone that would love us to sponsor, we are available.
Hey, yeah. If you want a paid promotion, you can hit us up. But we're saying that Psychology Today, Therapy for Black girls, or
it's a lot of directories.
Any of those directories to find you some help if you feel like you need some. If you're in the Raleigh-Durham area, we're available.
We are.
You can contact us to give you some more support.
Right.
But without further ado,
let's get it.
Let's get into it. Ma'am.
Woo! Okay, so this is where I think we should start. When you're coming into a new friend group, you need to observe the space.
Listen.
Don't come in with the tea that you think you heard, that you think you saw, that's messy.
Very messy. Read the room.
Read the room.
That is the unspoken, okay?
Yeah.
If somebody is inviting you somewhere, read the room, observe. As my mama said, growing up, if you ain't got nothing nice to say,
come on.
Don't say nothing at all.
Don't do it.
Don't.
That seemed like all she was doing. Like, okay, so if you don't know, and for those who are watching on YouTube, we'll try to put a clip.
I didn't know you were married.
You didn't know she was married? I'm not surprised.
Actually, I remember now. He won an award in Huntsville.
Entrepreneur to someone
and I saw him at the event, and then I met you at her house, and I said, "Oh, didn't I see you yesterday? Your outfit yesterday was so cute." And you were like, "That wasn't me."
Oh.
Harpo, who this woman? Why would you bring that up at my birthday brunch? Like, that doesn't need to be the way you make me remember you. Like, that wasn't cool.
You sure it was him?
Yeah, he won the award.
Does he have a business partner, Destiny?
And when you don't know, that'll catch you.
Excuse me. It don't even matter no more. It don't even matter no more. It don't even matter no more.
I am not trying to be shady. I'm not trying to make her upset. I'm here to celebrate with the ladies. It got blown up into something that made her want to go to the bathroom and walk away. That was a little too much. That was too dramatic. It's your birthday. I'm gonna let you cry if you want to.
But on Love and Marriage Huntsville, there's a new couple, and I feel like they just dropped this couple. Like, y'all deal with it.
I think production just said we need somebody else
here
to spice it up, to mix it up.
I thought they were doing fine with who they had. We were already now getting used to Destiny. Now we kind of like her. And then you drop Tiffany, and I don't even know what her husband's name is.
I don't know what her husband's name is.
Or what her role is.
But I'm just kind of over it just with this display. I want to give people a chance, but okay, first and foremost, you're invited to an event and then you start spilling the tea and dropping stuff. First, this is not the place.
Not the place.
This is just not the time or the place. This is a celebration of life for somebody, their birthday.
Right. And you don't even know the person. So keep it light, keep it airy, keep it fun, right? We're talking about communication and social etiquette and all of that stuff. You don't want to be talking about somebody else's child and what they're doing. Right. To the bonus mom. You don't want to bring up that someone's ex could have been cheating on you. That's messy.
Potentially cheating. And it's her own birthday.
Yes.
You're telling her that her new ex, she's newly divorced.
Right. And right before this young lady came in, she was sharing with her friend that the day before was a struggle.
It was.
And so then you enter, what is the girl's name?
Tiffany? The new
Tiffany,
girl?
the new girl?
Yeah, Tiffany.
Oh, so then enters Tiffany, and then she starts, hey, talking, and it's just like, and our kids, and the baseball, and all of that. And wasn't Monster vaping, and something about him vaping? And
what?
Not
the time.
Not the time nor the place.
I don't care if you saw him under a bridge smoking crack.
You
don't know the situation.
know.
Read the room. Know the occasion. That is not the occasion.
The unspoken is stuff like that. That's something you pull somebody to the side about.
Yes.
You don't want an audience for that. You don't want an audience for that. And then it's none of your business.
Right.
Even if he was vaping in the bathroom.
Smoking crack, weed, heroin.
It's none of your business.
None.
And you don't even know this lady well enough.
Right.
For it to seem like it's coming from a good place.
Right. And the way it was presented, we can kind of tell that it was like
it felt like it was trying to be messy.
Right.
When you have friends or a confidant and they're close, it's like, girl, sit down, let me tell you something, or I'm concerned, I want to ask you something.
Don't over,
blow
up.
Because I just want to make sure that you all are aware, because I was concerned. It's that type of conversation, but it's not in front of an audience.
Not open mic.
No, and it's surely not at somebody's birthday party.
Right, that you was invited to through somebody else. So the takeaway is know your place. That's another thing I was say. Know your place.
Know your place.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
And be nice. You need to know these people. You're trying to network and get to know everybody and
trying to make friends.
Right.
This is not the way to make friends.
No.
Yes, let's just say that this is not the way to make friends. So if that's what she was trying to do, epic fail.
Yeah.
Like,
all day.
Not okay.
Not at all.
Just not okay.
No.
And so, yes, Destiny got up and went to the bathroom and was just like, and she was looking like, I can't understand why she reacted like that. But it's her party. She can cry if she wants to. And I'm going, ma'am, she wouldn't be crying if you weren't there and said all of the stuff that you were saying.
Yes. Messy.
Don't be messy,
Don't
y'all.
be messy.
Don't be messy.
You, at the end of the day, it's your reputation, your brand that you have that is going to be either received or not. We're
always selling ourselves, whether we think we are or not, right?
Right.
We are always, our character is our brand, right? What we say, what we stand for, how we carry ourselves, right? What you put out there, what you put out into the world, right? If you don't want that back, zip it. You don't want somebody telling you your business about your child,
right,
in front of everybody.
Because she got an ex, so she should know better.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I was not happy with Miss Tiffany. So she got a lot of making up to do right now. She behind the eight ball.
I don't know how she gonna come back from this.
I don't either. I don't know
how to come back from this. But of course, in previous, trailers that we've seen, we know that this situation has definitely impacted Melody and Destiny's relationship.
Wow, yes, that's right.
So
it's gonna be interesting.
I hate that they cut it off like that. I was like, ooh,
yeah, it was a
see what else is
cliffhanger.
gonna happen, right? So we absolutely know that it has impacted their relationship, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll be able to rebound from it. But the takeaway is mind your business.
Please, mind
Read the room. You don't have anything nice to say. Don't say anything at all. Zip it. If you do have genuine concern about one of your friends' children and something that you heard or saw them doing, you pull them to the side and say, sister, please understand that this is coming from a place of concern.
Absolutely.
Because I would want you to do the same about my child.
Right.
If you heard or saw something with regard to my child. But definitely don't do it like Tiffany did.
But I will have to say, Kimmy is my favorite, She handled that with points.
She didn't say it. She was like, oh, okay.
That's a Maurice question.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So basically, if somebody is coming at you wrong, you don't have to respond in that way. You can shut it down by not responding in the way that it came to them. So it kind of put her into, oh, okay, kind of like, shut it all the way down.
She just, she made a facial expression and she was just like, okay.
Yeah. So that's a takeaway too, that just because somebody's coming at you wrong, don't mean that you have to respond in the same.
You don't have to bite.
Walk away. Sometimes silence, leaving them with their stuff. The last word they heard was the words that came out of their mouth.
Oh, I like
that.
That
Stings, because you remember the last thing, right? So they gonna remember.
Like that. I like that. No response is a response.
It's a response. It's a powerful one.
No response is a response. Yeah. And so, if somebody is coming out of pocket or coming out the side of their neck, or it's just like, oh, you kind of, I don't know about that. You can be silent.
Yeah, and
just kind of nod and shake your head like, okay. I'm not gonna give you anything that you want.
Nope.
Because I heard. And this is I'm country. I'm country. Not saying I'm not calling anybody a dog, but old people, country people say a dog or bring a bone or take a bone. So they're going to bring something,
right,
and dish it out, but then they want to take something away,
right.
And so if you're silent, you don't give them anything to take away.
Nothing. So they can't say how she gonna have an attitude, blah blah blah. No.
Oh, I can't believe she said such. Or guess what? When I said Monster was vaping and she said da 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 da,
right.
Kimmy was like, we're not doing that. She said, okay.
That's a Maurice question.
Okay. That is a Maurice question.
So just know that now. Where you want to start in
family or fiance?
Me and Renata got like a love and hate relationship. It's getting more hectic for her because I am in love with Christian. It's different, I know, but it's a lot of love there.
We're here! welcome to you. Let's get this little party started. You ain't waiting to say that. Hey, baby. You've been waiting to say that.
Renata, how you doing, love?
I told him, Renata, you need to hold on to her and all of this other stuff.
She's definitely gonna get tired.
Yes.
She's definitely gonna get tired.
Mama, you get a good night rest?
No.
You was up all night?
Yes.
Why?
I couldn't sleep.
You nervous?
Of course.
Nice. I'm stepping in the house war ready. I know Christian has 2 best friends, but I know one best friend that I'm really war ready with.
It's only hearsay that I heard of them having a girlfriend together. And I'm old school, I don't know about that type of stuff.
Cousin Ricky!
I've heard about Renata and Christian's girlfriends from other family members, so I wanted to know, is that true?
This was a doozy.
Whoa!
Okay, so we have a couple who's engaged.
And I don't remember their names either. But we'll find a clip.
We're going to do better. We're going for those of you who are watching on YouTube, listen, y'all know we got private practices. We're
movers and
shakers. Got multiple businesses going. We all over the place. So please forgive us. Charge to her head and not her heart. So, family or fiance, the most recent episode, couple that's engaged, and I think it was kind of an open relationship.
It was an open relationship.
Prior to the engagement?
Yes.
And then it's kind of messy because doom, when their families are supposed to come. So he brings his family. It's his mom and...
sister or cousin? No. Best friend. And then best friend who he slept with. And introduced to his fiance, and they had a sexual relationship also. Can we just stop right there? Is that not
friends with benefits?
Is that not the messiest thing ever? Like, why would would you invite that person
messy
into your court? Because this is like a court.
Sloppy Joe messy.
Sloppy.
Just falling all over the place, all over your
watermelon dripping,
messy. Just messy. Just, I'm like, woo, child.
But did you? Okay, so let's look at it from the friend with the benefits perspective, right? She came in thinking that regardless of what happens, I'm gonna still be here, right? And that I don't care. So when he came to her, and I think he was kind of forced into breaking up with her, she took it hard, but in her mind, she knew he was coming back. And I guess at the end, she was right. So
I wish they would have like a follow-up to say, 6 months later or after the marriage.
Right.
Because
there was no marriage in this. She called that thing, the fiance called it off.
Did I miss that?
No. Well, you should not have. At the very end, they always give a little recap and they say what's going on. The fiance,
listen.
Let me give you some tea.
What was the little reading part? I didn't read.
The reading part at the end said that I guess he was like, everything's going well. No, she said no. He started to. He reached out to Ramon. I think that was the best friend with benefits, and they had been in contact. So she called off the wedding and said he need to go to counseling before she can consider going back. So my thing is, as women, I guess she came in there with her eyes open, but I guess she was like, I'm in love with him and I don't really care. Like I think she's kind of sold herself a little bit short because
which one? The fiance?
The both. I think both.
Listen, my goodness.
I mean, look, that's your business. That's your business if you want to have multiple people in your relationship.
If you want to have an open relationship,
I don't even know what that means.
Just know what you're getting into. That's what we're saying, right?
Right.
So,
did you see the struggle with the coach too?
Child, listen. I think it's uncharted territory for a lot of people, and that's why it's confusing, and that's why it is. People don't know how to handle these things, right?
They didn't have any she was trying to show or boundaries or expectations, or they was like, we just open.
You've got to. I mean, I've seen people are like, oh, we're good, and it's like we never hook up with the people without each other. If we're having like a threesome type of thing, we're not contacting that person without each other present. We're not, going hooking up. This isn't a person that you had a relationship prior to me, or this isn't a person that I had a relationship prior to you. This is somebody that we have vetted together, and we have come to the conclusion that this is something that somebody we want to invite into our relationship. Those are the things that I have heard. About open relationships.
Right.
Yeah, Kira, you should watch it. It's on OWN.
Yeah. It's a doozy. Last week was, please go to, I think that it's on YouTube. I think the full episodes are on YouTube.
Yeah, so you can go back and watch it on YouTube. But
my head was hurting.
My head was hurting too.
My
head was hurting too, because I'm like, oh my goodness. He was a little immature
too. Like, was he serious about? I get the fact that, I don't know. He was just all over.
You don't know. So these are the unspoken.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So if you enter into a relationship,
any relationship,
yes, and there is something that's going on you're uncomfortable with, because fiance evidently, I think from the beginning, I ain't even gonna try.
No,
because I can't remember.
I can't either.
But from the beginning, she was not comfortable.
I didn't think so either.
Her boyfriend's relationship with the best friend, who was like friends with benefits.
Yes, she was.
She wasn't. She was uncomfortable with that relationship.
Yes, she was. But she was trying to fake it and say, I am comfortable, and engage in some type of sexual relationship with her.
Ladies.
But I don't think she really.
Ladies
I don't think
gentlemen.
that's her lifestyle either.
No, it wasn't.
No, because her family was kind of like, what?
What are you doing here? right? Her family was like, you know, you don't like this.
Right.
You know,
Like, where is this coming from?
Right.
Yeah.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, if something is uncomfortable and if you're not, don't settle.
Don't settle. That's the biggest takeaway.
Don't settle.
Don't settle.
Know what you want.
Yes.
Know what you need. Know what your core values are. Know what really resonates with you.
Right.
And stick to that. You're going to be miserable if you don't.
And be willing to walk away.
Yes. Just walk away.
Because you deserve more. And you're going to resent him or her if you decide to do something that you're not comfortable with. It just happens.
It does. It does. So it's going to end up badly anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the huge takeaway, because she was just not pleased with that from the beginning. And I guess maybe she thought that she was going to be able to change him in some way. And
or be able to get used to
having this other person involved in their relationship.
Right.
Because she even said, she was just like, no, she wanted the ring. If you know that she is basically trying to compete for his affection.
Like what? That's why I didn't understand how she got invited.
No.
And he was, so the other takeaway is, because of this complex relationship, when he was confronted with breaking up, he was grieving. Because they were friends.
That's his friend.
Yeah.
That was his friend.
And he could not think past, I know I need to do this, but that's my friend, and I do like sleeping with her, but my fiance is my queen. And I was like, I don't see the queen, bruh. I didn't see. I saw him more concerned about the best friend and her feelings than about his fiance. If you look at, and I don't know if this is camera trickery, but the way they saw and position where his hand fell on the small of her back.
Listen, I was looking at
crying,
too. Body language and how he was consoling her.
So sorry. I mean, it was like, I'm wondering, where's the fiance?
And she mentioned that too. She said something about him being considerate of her the way he is the friends with benefits.
Right.
That's what the fiance said. Honey, you already know. You're saying stuff like that, then that means you need to go.
Right.
You need to leave. You need to let him be with the friends with benefits.
Yeah. I need to follow up on this one. You're right. I need to follow up.
It just should not have been a thing in the first place.
No.
So if you see a situation like that, run. It's like, okay, bye.
If you're not ready for all the emotions that come with it, run.
And let me say this, ladies or gentlemen, if you feel like you have to compete with anybody, I mean mamas, you know what I'm saying, where you have a mama's boy,
right,
or a daughter who is a daddy's girl,
right,
and you feel like I gotta compete.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, run.
Ma'am.
Run away. No, ma'am, no, sir.
Because it's not going to get better.
It's not.
It's going to get worse.
It's going to get worse.
It's going to get worse.
Because that person has to be able to leave and cleave.
Yep.
And also set boundaries with their parents.
Yeah.
To say, okay, this is my fiance or this is the person, and okay, you know, I appreciate all y'all did to rear me.
Right.
Into womanhood, manhood. But I got it from here.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think he was saying it, but his behavior was not. He was saying that the fiance was the queen.
No.
But no.
No, but he still was entertaining the friends with benefits. So. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know these shows intimately, we're going to try to put clips in this. But we highly suggest that you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville and Family or Fiance. They come back to back. Love and Marriage Huntsville is first, and then Family or Fiance all on own.
Yes.
But this is how we're gonna be working and unpacking a whole lot of stuff.
It's juicy.
It is so juicy.
It's good.
It is good. And it's going to help you know what to recognize in your relationships, both platonic and romantic relationships. So.
Yeah, and even like last week we talked about family relationships, blended family, co-parenting.
Co-parenting, yes.
You know, Destiny just got divorced. We'll be talking about, you know, divorce stuff. And and Melody and Martell got divorced too. So divorce and co-parenting and family relationship stuff, and we talked about Tisha and her mom's situation.
So relationships are important, but you got to know how to maneuver around them. You got to have boundaries and expectations in all of your relationships.
Yeah, and also to be able to kind of sit back and tease out, well, what was unspoken?
Yeah.
That person said this, but what was left out that I did pick up on?
Right.
So enjoy this journey with us. Like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
Tell your friends. And, we'll help you out as much as we can.
Right. Don't forget about our event coming up on August 13th.
Yeah.
So
we're going to have fun.
We're going to have so much fun. Come on, guys. Get out there. Get to know some ladies in the Triangle area of North Carolina. We're going to have some good times. So
yeah. If you're in the Raleigh-Durham area, we're going to be having a speed dating event on August 13th. Yes. So click the link in the bio to get further information, buy your tickets, and meet some eligible women and men. Kind of try out some of these skills, these communication skills that we've been talking about, and just enjoy yourself.
Yep.
Okay?
All right.
So we can't wait to meet you.
Have a good one.
Bye.